We're going to turn now to the latest on the president's tariffs and Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell weighing in on their potential impact on the economy. The markets fell after his remarks, and our senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is at the White House with more for us this morning. Good morning, Rachel.
Michael, good morning to you. And this is the starkest warning yet from Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, warning of the economic consequences of the president's tariffs. Powell saying that these tariffs were higher than originally anticipated and would likely lead to higher inflation and slower growth, saying that it now creates a challenging scenario for the central bank. The market's tumbling after he said those words. This morning, the president firing back, criticizing Powell and saying that he needs to lower interest rates. All of this comes as the president continues his negotiations with other countries on trade, meeting with Japanese officials yesterday. Later today, he'll be meeting with the Italian prime minister. So far, no deals yet. That 145% tariff on Chinese imports is still in place. There's a 25% tariff on cars that are made outside of the United States, with more tariffs coming on auto parts that are not made in the United States as well. Now, overnight, Ford saying that if these tariffs stay in effect, they will have to adjust prices on new vehicles in the coming weeks. All of that really just underscoring the impact that it could have even on a company like Ford that makes most of their cars here in the United States, Michael.
Yeah, Rachel, affect American companies as well, as we can see. Thank you so much for that. And Rebecca, these tariffs, they're hitting also, they're hitting fast fashion. They're also hitting e-commerce as well.
Yeah, American companies and American consumers. We've now heard from Shein and Temu, the big Chinese online retail giants. They say they're going to start hiking prices next week, April 25th. And something to keep in mind, when you see prices going up like this, that's inflation, and it makes it more difficult for the Fed to do something like lower interest rates. When inflation is high, they have to keep interest rates where they are to try to suppress inflation so that people don't pay higher prices.
All right, thank you. We're going to have much more from small businesses also being hit by tariffs in our next hour, George.
And Rebecca, the president also raised the possibility of terminating Jerome Powell in that True Social post. That would be a dramatic escalation.
It would be a dramatic escalation. And by the way, Jerome Powell is someone the president himself put in that job.
Right. Thanks very much.